Welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities. Once again, we are live here at the Niswonger Children's Hospital in Johnson City on just a historic day, an incredible day, raising money for such an important place. And we are here now with Alan Levine with Ballad Health, CEO, President, and what a special day. You said so much going on, just very emotional even.
It is. It's a very emotional day for a lot of people who are very invested in the success of our outreach to children. We want to make sure that we make life better for kids and moms, and today we took a major step forward in that process. And it's usually during days like today, during the Radiothon, we have the cowbells going off and the phones, but because of COVID, we're doing it a little bit differently. But it's a special day for sure. Yeah,
I kind of said you made your own cowbells with the announcement this morning, because you talk about just the partnerships that are involved here and the financial contribution and what it's going to mean for our entire region, really taking this out into some of those areas.
The most compelling thing for me in all this has been that the $7 million contribution from the J.D. Niswonger family. This is a family that's always supported Bristol Regional Medical Center. They're from Bristol, Virginia. But they decided they wanted to give $7 million to Niswonger Children's Hospital, which is located in Johnson City, because they recognize how important it is to have a regional system of care for children. And in the comments they made about the vision of Ballad Health and what we're trying to do, to have a cross-state contribution like that, it's special. It's different. It's new. It's very exciting, because I think we've sort of crossed the precipice into being really a region that's looking at the health care of women and children as a regional thing, and that is really important.
And as we know, the press conference began at 9 o'clock this morning, and as you guys were going through, I mean, I saw reporters just trying to take note. So many different things as part of this plan. Really almost hard to keep up, doing things in so many different communities.
Well, taking care of children is complicated, and it is complex because there's so many different needs. You know, what we're doing in Greenville with Strong Futures, women who have suffered from addiction, who may be homeless. Why can't we give them a safe place where they have food security and housing security so that they can treat their addiction, have prenatal care, and deliver a child that's healthy, instead of a child that ends up in the NICU because they weren't cared for during pregnancy? Or why not provide telemedicine services to children in rural Southwest Virginia who need behavioral care, mental health care, or even physical care? Now they have direct connectivity to Niswonger Children's Hospital. Everywhere you go in the region, the needs are different, and so we want to adapt to those needs. We never believed that a complex set of problems that our children face can be served just by the bricks and mortar of a children's hospital alone. It's an important part of it, but it's not the whole thing.
And then you talk about the investment also with Indian Path and having that. Kind of fill our viewers in on what you guys are planning there.
Yeah, you know, what we're doing over in Kingsport was a direct result of feedback that we got from the local community about their priorities. And they wanted a center for women and babies that was focused on the needs of women and babies, and they wanted a pediatric emergency department. And why not? Why wouldn't we do that? And so that's why we did this announcement today, and why, now that you have, when you look at the expansion at the Children's Hospital with the brand new NICU, the Center for Pediatric Specialties, and then the linkage between the Center for Women and Babies in Kingsport, it dramatically improves the system of care for moms and newborns. The partnerships we have with the maternal family physicians to manage high-risk pregnancies, all of that is now a benefit to everybody in the region. Whether you live in Wise County, Virginia, or Smith County, Virginia, or Johnson City, Tennessee, and everything in between, you have access to this incredible system of care.
And I love, too, that we're pulling all of our resources together here. ETSU, a vital part of that, and pulling that in as well. It has to be really neat to have all the players at the table to say, wow, what can we do?
Well, you know, it's funny. In the region, we might have our disagreements and differences of opinion at times. But so what you do is you try to figure out, what do you all agree on? Well, we all agree we want healthy children. And it's so compelling and heartwarming to see everybody come together and say, we want this for our region. And, you know, it doesn't matter where you live. To have a major donor from Southwest Virginia investing in Tennessee, to have dollars from Tennessee being invested into Virginia, all of this it's phenomenal. And so you know, to see the Appalachian Highlands come together behind something like this is, to me, it's the strength of who we are. It's the strength of our culture.
And of course, today, the Radiothon, so many people in the community saying, man, since this place has opened its doors 12 years ago, such a blessing, and I want to be part of it at whatever degree that means.
You know, it's not easy. You don't see a lot of children's hospitals in rural communities. This is a very rare thing. And in order to sustain it and in order to have it thrive, it requires the support of the community. And it's a special story that we have here. It is a very special story. There's no other rural children's hospital in Tennessee or Virginia, and certainly not very many in the country. So what we have here is special. It's sometimes easy to forget how special it is, but what's heartwarming to me is every time we have this Radiothon, when you see children walk in with handfuls of change that they've saved up because they know they're helping other children, you realize the culture here, it's special, and it's worthy of having this children's hospital.
Yeah, we are certainly blessed. Alan, thank you so much for your time. Great to see you today.
Oh, it's great.
An incredible day. Like we said, it takes a community coming together, and that's what we're doing here with the Radiothon. Don't forget, it is easy to pledge. Be a miracle maker. Those are easy, too. You can find out more just by dialing that number right there and making your pledge today.